All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. I'm just going to do a quick love reading and see what's coming out for you. If you guys need anything, check it out in the comment section. I've got my Pinterest, my Instagram. What else do I got down there? Amazon, eBay, Etsy. I got everything down there. My website. If you ever just want to be nosy, go check it out. All right, let's see. Okay, some of you could be in the process of finding a new love. Okay, so let's see what's coming out for you. Some of you could be in the process of finding someone new. Uh-oh. Okay. So you could be in the process of celebrating. Some of you could have recently accomplished something, whether it was big or small. You could be in the season of, jumping in, feeling like life is getting better. Some of you could definitely be dating someone new or going towards someone new. I see you being really protective over anything that you're bringing into your life or that means something to you. So it's like, this person's important to me. This is what I'm thinking about. It's not a secret, but it's private. So it's an energy of people might not know if you're dating someone or if you're with someone, but they know when they see you in town. And it's like, oh, we thought you were single. Baby, I keep my life private, but it ain't a secret. That could be something that I'm seeing here just for a few of you. But I'm seeing a lot of abundance, okay? But the energy that was previously coming in that we kind of ignored or just kind of went about our merry little business is an energy of like a relationship or a dynamic that was put on pause. You could have had to take a step back and really look at the possible outcomes to see what direction you were heading in. And you could have decided to either cut this off, take a step back from it, go no, until something shifts. This ain't it. There's definitely a relationship that I'm bringing in that's been on ice, okay? So why is this relationship on ice? Whoever this is. I'm hearing, so I'll cut you off. I don't need your love. I already cried enough. I've been gone. I've been moving on since you said goodbye. So this person could have said goodbye to you. Okay. Ooh, baby. Yeah. Something here wasn't changing. It was staying stuck in chaos. Okay. So, oh, baby. Okay, so there's an energy here where I feel like this person, the Five of Swords can be an energy of like playing games. The Five of Swords can also be an energy of always wanting to be the winner, having control, the upper hand. This is what I'm going to say. I feel like I'm bringing in the energy of someone who wasn't willing to change, or there was lack of transformation in a relationship and a dynamic. And I feel like this person underestimated the fuck out of you, okay? I feel like this person underestimated your ability to take yourself out of something. It's like, no, but you want me. Yeah, but I want you, but wanting you is not going to keep me from walking away. 10-10 as I'm saying this, okay? I feel like this person's annoyed. So what I started hearing is the Tate McRae song, and the lyric I started hearing was, dance like I can't be bothered. I know it kills you. Bounce back and found another and he hates you. Oh, baby boy, you're seeing stars and it fucks you up so hard. That's what I'm saying here. I feel like there is someone who is feeling annoyed around the fact that you have this very, I don't give a damn, whatever kind of energy. And it was like they remember when you were ready to fight for them. They remember when you were at a place where you would do anything and everything to keep them. You were prepared to cross lines that were once boundaries for you. Some of you could have even lowered your boundaries. Oh, well, I don't do this, but for you, I'll do it. Oh, well, I wouldn't do that, but for you, I'll do it. And that could have been the lesson that whoever this was, that it taught you. It was like, listen, I was preparing for war. I would have given anything to be with you. Some of you could have even felt like this person was like begging for your attention or really wanted to be around you to then like ignore you, to flip the switch. But what's happening here is I feel like justice is starting to take place. There was lack of transformation, lack of something evolving. So they either left you behind or you had to cut it off. And I feel like what's happened is that this person underestimated. They underestimated you being done. I feel like this person didn't think that you had it in you. They felt like you would always desire them. Like that song said, I was willing to allow you to cross all my lines. You were willing to lower boundaries. Things that were once deal breakers, not for them, they weren't deal breakers. And I think that's what this person taught you. I think this person really taught you what love is and what love isn't, okay? I just heard, I'll be damned. You really did it, didn't you? This could be family thinking that you were never going to graduate or become something. And you've become one of, I wouldn't say one of the best in your family, but it's like, listen, you can't, you can talk shit about my name, but let's be honest, let's be real, it'd be all lies. Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. Give me a little bit more about this underestimating energy. Could be a water sign, or it could have been someone who really cared about you and loved you, but turned their back on you nonetheless because they weren't willing to change, or they weren't ready for some sort of transformation. Yeah, it's an energy of, I'll give you what I have when I'm damn good and ready. And again, I feel like this person took your kindness and your willingness to compromise. They took it for granted. They used it against you. Oh, you're willing to be patient? Awesome. Then I'm going to use that patience for my advantage. That's what I'm saying. And there was an energy here of like not being, I don't know, Pisces. Yeah, and you needed to keep an open mind. Because some of you could have felt like this was your true love. But I'm seeing an energy of something not really changing and evolving. So, give me more. Why is this person annoyed? I'm definitely seeing that you could be entertaining someone new. They could be annoyed because they're feeling tempted by you, but they feel like you're not being tempted by them. So that could be the energy here. Someone underestimated your ability to, you know, here's the thing. I feel like you're the kind of person where you can want something. I can want you and still not have you. It's like, if I want you, that's fine. But if you're not good for me, I don't want you. You know the saying, what's good for the whole ain't always good for the soul? That's kind of what I'm saying here. And it's an energy of like, this person could have underestimated your ability to crave them, but crave them in silence. I might want you. I might crave you. I might long for you. I might even still like you and miss you, but I ain't going to tell you and I ain't going to reach out. And some would say that that's pride, but I would also say that at some point that's self-worth. How many times are you going to keep putting yourself on the chopping block for this person to play games or act like, yeah, I don't want to change anything. I don't want to evolve anything. I don't think I want this. Okay, then don't want it. But just like fruit, just like a vegetable, at some point, it's no longer going to be able to be eaten. And that's kind of what I'm saying here. I feel like this person could have underestimated your ability to not be tempted by them. I think this person underestimated your ability to make wise choices and say, listen, I can want something and still not give to it. I know how to manage my impulses. I know how to tell myself no. I know how to look at myself in the mirror and go, you might want that, but that ain't good for you. So go sit your ass down. Don't be calling them. That's what I'm saying. And I think this person could be feeling like, it's kind of like an admiration for you. Like, damn, I underestimated you. I'm really proud of you. But then there's also a little bit of like anger and kind of resentment because they don't have that strength. There's an energy here of them still feeling drawn to you, still wanting you, still having a lot of passion, still thinking about wanting to create something. But because you have set such high boundaries with this person and you have such high expectations, that's how they feel, there's an energy of, well, I can't have that. That's how this person feels. Because again, let's be honest, in order for this person to have you, you have to lower your boundaries. You have to lower things that you wouldn't once lower. It's like at one point, if someone would have crossed a line, that would have been a deal breaker. But for this person, your deal breakers were always moving. And I think that's what this person was teaching you, is that you needed to heal something inside of you to say, listen, I value myself enough. And if you value me, you won't cross that damn line and lose me. And you did. So I don't know what to tell you. That's what I'm saying. And this person, again, could be kind of annoyed because they're realizing that they underestimated you like a motherfucker. And there's a little bit of like, damn, you really are a real one, ain't you? But then there's anger with that because they had to learn the lesson the hard way. You aren't like me. When you say something, you mean it. When you say I'm closing the cycle, you mean that you're closing the cycle. You mean it. You're never speaking to me again. Now, some of you, this could be an avoidant, and avoidants are really big on wishy-washy. They'll tell you they're going to close the door. They don't close the door. So some of you could have been dealing with an avoidant, and they could have projected their behavior onto you and thought that you were going to act that same way. But what I'm saying is that some of you could be jumping into a new relationship, or this is going to be the future energy. You're in the process of finding that person now. And I'm saying that you're going to be very protective over that. Very protective over that. And this person is going to continue to feel tempted by you because there's some sort of magnetic chemistry that they can't deny. This could even be someone, let's say that you are practically strangers now, okay? And this is just the awareness that's come in. The awareness that they are a game player and they're never going to change, but they've also had the awareness around you that they underestimated you and that you're not who they thought you were. It's like they judged you and they were completely wrong. But I'm also seeing an energy of like, let's say you run into this person in town. There is going to be this magnetic, oh my God, it's him. Oh my God, it's her. That kind of energy with this relationship, okay? Now, I'm saying that you might be able to maintain it or handle the emotion better than they can. You might be able to be like, yeah, don't look that way, okay? We're going to act like they're not here. They're going to feel kind of on edge. They might even take themselves out of where you're at because they can't handle it. Why? Because of that temptation. Again, you're able to, let's say that you have a problem with alcohol. Let's say you're an alcoholic, okay? There's two types of alcoholics. There's the ones that have the cravings, but no, that's my death sentence. If I drink, that is going to end up killing me. So I have enough self-control to go, no, I'm tempted, but I'm not tempted enough to lose my life. And then there's the other type of alcoholic who's like, yeah, but you know what? It could kill me, but tomorrow's a new day and I'll start it again tomorrow. You're the first one. You're the one that recognizes I can be tempted, but if it doesn't bring value into my life and if it ain't good for me, I'm not giving to it. And this person could be the complete opposite. They could be the kind that's like, but I'm tempted though. Just give me a few hours. Come on now. That could be this person's energy, okay? So let's get a little bit of what this person wants to say to you. I do feel like this person could be thinking about you. Thinking about the love and the emotion that they had for you. That could be something that they're analyzing, that they had an opportunity. They could be in the process of changing. That could be something that they're doing right this moment, is realizing that maybe they need to quit underestimating people or seeing people through their lens. What does this person want to say to you? Besides the fact that they still have some sort of passion, I don't really know how to feel. Yeah, it's a lot. This person feels like you guys need to let each other go. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not willing to. This person made a choice not to give to this. They made a choice not to change, to go into it, or to give to this. But now they're looking back and realizing why they wouldn't give to it. It's because they wanted, okay, can I be honest with you? In order for this person to feel safe and comfortable, they needed a version of you that you could not be. It was time for you to change and evolve. So they could have needed an over-accommodating version of you. They could have needed a version of you that, again, was willing to do things you didn't want to do. Maybe there was things where it's like, well, you need to over-accommodate and come to me and do all the work. And when I feel comfortable, I'll give to you. This person was not good for you. Now, I will say this person is looking back and realizing how they misjudged you, how they underestimated you. They're realizing, for some of you, this person could be realizing that they kind of broke you. I don't mean it mean. I don't mean it in a bad way, but they could look back and realize, wait, I broke you emotionally. I did step on your boundaries. I did maybe make you do things. Maybe even some of you lowered your self-worth just to have this person. I mean, I definitely get an energy of this was not healthy. They needed an unhealthy version of you and you were willing to do it because you just wanted them. You wanted their validation. You wanted their love. You wanted them. And a lot of you could have realized that if it was meant for you, it wouldn't have taken that. And that could have been the reason you were so willing to let them go. But I'm also seeing that this person was willing to let you go because who they weighed and measured you to be was not who you were. So now that they look back at the emotion, the love, the kindness, the caring energy that they had for you, and they're realizing that they underestimated you. They could have really seen you as like this person. This could have been a female who was like, yeah, he's just a needy, clingy man. He's always going to want me. You've not wanted her in a while. And she could be looking back and realizing, wait, it wasn't that he was needy or clingy or obsessive. Maybe he was just showing up in a very kind and loving way. And that's what I needed at that moment. But I took it for granted. I took advantage of it. I underestimated his ability to never speak to me again because I thought he was obsessed with me. Something of that sort. If this is a female, this could be a female who's realizing, you know, this was a man that I really wanted, but he didn't want me. So I'm going to go find someone new and I'm going to protect that love, and I'm going to jump in and celebrate the fact that someone not only sees me, but they're showing up every single day for me. In that energy though, this could be someone realizing that they underestimated you and they were quick to want to let you go because, you know, maybe there was boundaries you were lowering and it made them not respect you. But now they're looking back and going, wait, I understand why you did that. I lost respect for you, but you did it because you wanted me so bad. And it's fucked up that I lost respect for you when you were willing to lower your boundaries and do things differently and compromise where you once wouldn't compromise just to have me. And I'm realizing that I lost out on a great person who I am still tempted by because the chemistry is still here, the passion is still here, but I'm realizing that you don't have passion for me anymore because I did fuck you over like that. Because that's what tends to happen. If you're giving and giving and giving and lowering your boundaries and going above and beyond and compromising and doing all of these things, you're going to start having resentment for someone, and then you're going to get pissed and start almost hating that person. That person's going to miss that energy. I remember when I didn't have to do anything and you went above and beyond and you gave and you gave and you gave. Well, yeah, of course you remember it because you weren't giving anything. That's what's happening here. So someone who is nothing more than a taker is looking back and realizing that I think that they did have emotion for you, that they cared about you, but that it was more of like a game for them. And it could have even been something that kind of helped heal them. Oh, well, I'm deserving because you're going above and beyond. It was never that they weren't deserving. It was just that this taught you that if something was meant for you, you wouldn't have to sacrifice yourself, lower your boundaries, lower your standards, and go above and beyond to have it. That should be a mutual two-way street. Now this person's really able to kind of understand what they're feeling, what they're thinking. They're starting to see you through different eyes. It's like this person had once not respected you, but now they do. I respect you because I'm starting to see that you're not a pushover. You're just a really kind heart and you're loving, and you wanted me to feel that love. You wanted me to feel lovable, but it did the complete opposite for me. And that could be what someone here is starting to realize. But in the same flip coin, there's a little bit of resentment and anger because you're at a place where you're like, I don't trust you. I think you're deceptive. I think you even lie to yourself. I don't want to be around you. I don't even want to be in the same room as you. And again, your energy has shifted. And the reason why is because it's time for you to heal. This person showed you, wait, I'm not going to compromise my boundary. Actually, you need me to compromise my boundary. I never want to speak to you again. And this person is starting to recognize that. And there's a little bit of resentment because they're feeling some sort of temptation. They're feeling some sort of temptation, and they're kind of annoyed that you don't feel the temptation, that you don't feel the same urge. Yeah, and someone here could want to give you some sort of truth that they have regrets. But again, I don't know if you guys are going to want to fix it. It's up to you. They want you to know that when this comes in, that it's divine timing. Trust that when this person opens up to you, that's what's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen. Let me get some advice around this relationship and dynamic. You know, one of the things I've learned in life is that usually when you're kind and happy and loving and giving, people really underestimate and undervalue that until they don't have it anymore. And I think that's what's happening here. Someone didn't realize the value that you were bringing until you weren't there anymore. And I feel like for some of you, this person could even be comparing. Yeah, take a breather. You need to have faith. Okay, what's going to happen in this dynamic? It's going to take time. So there's healing taking place. There's healing taking place. This healing is allowing you guys to assess this situation. And what's happening is a new cycle is taking place. A new mindset. This is balancing out. You were willing to lower boundaries, allow them to do things. Again, this could be something as simple as, I will never take back a cheater. This person cheated on you and you even started going, well, maybe I should take back a cheater. That's what I'm saying here. And you doing that made this person go, oh, so I can just, well, I mean, your boundaries are your boundaries are negotiable. I thought they were non-negotiable, but since they're negotiable, I guess we'll fucking play then. That's what happened here. This person really underestimated you. And now that all of this is kind of played out and it is where it is, they're sitting back and going, well, I'll be damned. Okay. And they're really starting to become more aware around what they're feeling, what they're thinking. Now that they've healed, they could also be seeing their behavior. They could be seeing where they hurt your feelings, where they were being shady, where they were being fucked up, where they were playing games, where you went above and beyond to make them feel lovable and they did the complete opposite for you. Because that can happen sometimes when you're giving and you're giving and you're giving and someone's like, thanks. That can make you be like, well, wait a second. Why am I giving to you and you're not giving anything back? Is it because I'm not lovable? Is it because I'm not... That was never the case. It's because this person was underestimating you and they thought that you were going to continue to give and give and give and give and give because other people have. And when you quickly realized, wait, this isn't what I want it to be or what I thought it was. Okay, so I'm going to readjust. I'm keeping an open mind and my mind is telling me to go somewhere else. That really allowed healing to take place here on a deeper level. Now, I see a conversation is going to end up taking place. I see that they could be coming towards you because you're some sort of temptation for them, okay? But I'm also saying that, let me see what could happen. What could happen if a conversation takes place? What could happen? There's going to be a conversation around how this was crushing. There's going to be a conversation. This person's going to tell you, you know, I couldn't let you get close to me. And I'm really sorry because I'm realizing that me not allowing you to get close to me hurt you. I broke your heart. I took you for granted. I even feel like this person could have kind of taken advantage of your kindness. Because when you really like someone and you want to be with them, again, you can sometimes do things where it's like, but I don't want to do this, but I'll do it because I really like you. That's what I'm saying. And someone here could have kind of taken advantage of that and they could be realizing that. And somebody here could be realizing that they don't want to let you go. And that could be the reason why this is going to start taking place. Now, I am saying that this person might come in once you're with someone new. So you're going to have to decide whether or not you want this person, okay? Yeah, they miss being around you. They miss having access to your energy. They miss you two together. I'm going to actually jump into an extended and dig more into this. Guys, if you want the extended, find it down below on Gumroad or Patreon. What I'm going to do is dig into this person's soul searching and kind of what did they figure out during their soul searching. So again, if you want it, find it down below. If not, I'll see you tomorrow.